Testing. 1, 2, testing. Okay. Alright, so, we're gonna play some Oblivion. So, a little bit of recap on previous events. On the last video, we have found a way to farm gold. It does involve killing all the guards in the Imperial City. Hey, D-Chat, welcome to the stream, bro. We found a way to farm gold. We're at 6,050 gold. I have an hour, about an hour and 10 minutes before I have to go and take a lasagna out of the oven. Okay? So in an hour and 10 minutes, we're going to take like a 20-minute break, maybe a 10-minute break. I'm going to go do that, more or less. And that's generally the plan right now. Play this till the lasagna is ready. And then, hey, Con Thunder, how you doing? We're going to play this for about an hour and 10 minutes till my lasagna is ready. Then we're going to take a little 10 to 15-minute intermission. I'm going to go get some lasagna. We'll eat some food while we stream. We're going to keep the stream going, of course. And we're going to be playing this game. We're going to play for about 3 hours. If my moderators cannot be the whole time, no worries. We should have a pretty chill stream tonight. That's what the goal is. Last stream we did, though, learn how to farm gold coins. And we also started the Dark Brotherhood questline by murdering a bunch of people. Not exactly the nicest thing to do, but it was still nice that we got started. So we are probably going to do some Dark Brotherhood questlines tonight. Beyond that, is there anything else? I'm going to try to figure out how to start lockpicking. I am terrible with the lockpicking. So maybe we can practice, get good at it finally. I'm not really sure. We're also going to try to unlock more of the map. Because right now, though these fast travel points are locked from the get-go, there's still a lot of things to explore in the map, and I want to try to find as much as possible. Although I will note here for the record, Cyrodiil is not that big. This is a very small map, all things considered. Because if that is a city, we could roam around the city in no time flat. You know what I mean? All right. Ooh, I'm gonna pin that comment too. That's a really good thing to pin, actually. And that way, let's see. There you go. All right. So, I guess we'll get started. Do I have anything in here that I don't need? The linen shoes somehow. I also might be a little bit distracted on the side with a chat. I am texting somebody on the side. One of my friends is having a rough moment, so I'm kind of there for them. So if I seem distracted at moments, don't worry, I'm still here. Things alright. I'm actually in a great mood tonight, so... Yeah, I'm in a great mood tonight, so... I'll be sincere.
Last mistake you'll ever make! This is the part. You fall down and bleed to death.
I'm not letting that one go. Oh shoot! Drop my. He hit the controller again.
Flash and no fury.
Shot him in the booty.
Stop.
You violated the law.
You violated the law.
You lack the funds to pay
Since
the court.
you lack the funds to pay the
serve
court,
out your sentence.
you must serve out your sentence.
Stolen goods are now forfeit.
No, they're not.
Pay with your blood. Pay with your blood.
And with my blood, I shot.
Remember the Emperor!
Remember the Emperor.
Remember the Alamo. Alright, grab this. Grab this. Oh, son of a fuck. You notice what I did there? Son of a bunion, because I'm not cussing. I also will note that on the lower left-hand corner of the screen, you will see a cup with some things in it. Every time someone subs, Actually, hold on. It's 4:29 in where I'm from, so I'm gonna go to sleep. Good night. You have a good night too. It was nice seeing you today. Let's see. They must be in Europe. Let's see here. I'm gonna go to. It's called the Jar. But click on it and you go to Properties. It says that collects YouTube subscriptions, memberships, and super chats. And it looks like we got a few names. Oh, and this little Tibbs TV logo they put in there too. It's kind of nice. But that's where that cup is in the lower left-hand corner. All right, now that we've killed that guard. We're gonna have to go all the way back to the mark and drop this stuff off. Yeah, I got an alarm for when it was on. I'm so excited for this. I'm so excited for it. I was gonna save it for a day where we could celebrate on something, but I figure why not keep it? I don't have a lot to really celebrate, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not saying life isn't successful or great. Just sometimes there's not really a whole lot going on. So, part of me just thinks, it's lasagna too. Like, how can I say no to that? Alright, let's see. I'm gonna be frank with you guys. I have no idea where we are in the game. Like, we could be...
Well now, what do we have here?
What do we have
Caught in the
here?
act and no
Caught in
gold
the
to
act
pay
and
your
no
fine.
gold to pay your fine.
I'm confiscating your stolen
I'm
goods.
confiscating your
Now
stolen
it's
goods.
Off to jail. with
Now
you.
it's off to jail with you.
You're not confiscating anything. You're gonna die.
Pay with your blood. Pay with your blood.
Alright, now we can sell this stuff too. Alright. Oh, this game is great. Now that I know that I can abuse that feature, I'm going to. Wait, how much am I over encumbered? Oh my god. Well. Yeah, I noticed that the worst thing about this game is the carry weight problems. Like, there is such bad carry weight problems. You know, that kind of makes me feel somewhat, like, valued. Somebody would rather spend their whole night watching my content. We need more viewers like that. Let's be honest here. We got like 3 or 4 truly dedicated viewers that just love watching the content. A lot of the viewers that watch really don't like it when we're toxic. We're dealing with horrible people. Like, we have a lot of really, really aggressive trolls. Like, the trolls are aggressive. And there's a lot of people that show up and they're like, you know, we don't like it. We don't like seeing you feel down and see you have to deal with all that. And I appreciate that, I do. Sometimes you just gotta deal with what you gotta deal with, you know? But it's interesting that a lot of people come forth and like, you know, we don't want to see you go through that. I really should start taking my allergy meds now that I think about it. God. Hold on, where's the map at? Oh my god. It says go this way. Allergies are the worst. There's a part of me that really does think I should let it go, too. Like, people really tore apart a lot of things in my life. There's a part of me
Well,
that really wants to let it go.
well, what do we have?
Caught in the act and no
Caught in the
gold
act
to pay
and
your
no gold
fine.
to pay your fine.
I'm confiscating your
I'm
stolen
confiscating your
goods.
stolen
Now it's off to
goods.
jail with
Now it's off to jail with you.
Then pay with your blood.
Then pay with your blood.
This is the part where you
This
fall
is the
down
part
and
where you
bleed.
fall down and bleed to death. Do your worst. You filthy Nord!
Potatoes. Let's see, the potion of healing. Pumpkin with the wine. Meat.
Pathetic. Do your worst. Do your worst. Man down! Man down!
Getting tired.
Someone's been murdered. Am I supposed to be? You're pathetic. You're pathetic. I'm just warming up. I'm just warming up. You pathetic. You're pathetic. You're pathetic. Show me what you've got. You might oppose the might of the Imperial Legion. The might of the Imperial Legion? I'll have your head! I'll have your head! You filthy no! I'm just warming up! I'm just warming up! You pathetic worm! Why? Oh my God!
You're pathetic. I fought mud crabs. I fought mud crabs more fearsome than you.
Fall down and bleed to death.
Man down!
Yeah. Yeah.
Let's get this over! Let's get this over!
Yeah, some people really would like to see me move on from all the troll stuff, and I do agree with it. It's not the most appealing thing to be around all the time, and it has taken up a great amount of my time over the years dealing with it. Sometimes the best solution is to ignore how people are, you know? But I guess the problem is that it's really hard to ignore people that are
Well,
that
now.
Well,
What do we have
What
here?
do we have?
Caught in the act and
Oh my
no
God.
Caught in the
gold
act
to pay
and
your
no
fine.
gold to pay your fine.
Confiscating your
I'm
stolen
confiscating
goods.
your
Now it's
stolen
off to
goods.
jail with
Now it's off to jail with you.
You must be heavily mistaken. This isn't how it's going.
Then pay with your blood. Then pay with your blood. What's the matter? What's the matter? Getting tired? Oh, die!
Alright, more free stuff to sell to the guy. I like how we're just slowly collecting body parts at this point. My apparel is broken. Whatever. But yeah, at this point it would make sense to walk away from it all. Look at the guards attacking them. I might as well collect this.
Take that! Take that! Show me what you've got! Show me what you've got!
Now, where was I? Yeah. So I've considered walking away from it for a long time. Part of me doesn't really know if I want to, just because if I let them go, they'll do it to somebody else, and son of a bitch.
Hey, come fight them! Hey, come fight them! Help! 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 Ah!
Don't even give a chance to say, you have committed crimes. You can just try to arrest me already. I notice every time I start talking about this, some kind of wild interruption shows up. I like how the stream cut for a second there too in the background. Hey, come and fight me. Pretty much, that's what the vibe pretty much is. Yeah, I've been trying to think about what I want to do with this whole toxic people situation, and I've kind of just been... I don't know, it's not that I want to let it go, it's just I have to try and figure out exactly the best approach. Or just city out. No, that's not it. I just gotta try to figure out what the best approach would be to deal with the situation as a whole. And part of me doesn't really know. I mean, to be fair, no one really has an answer to these problems. So I find myself coming to this point at which I just embrace it almost, you know? And the reason why I'm talking about this is because it's going to be a while before we get to the merchant store. Because look at me, we're super over encumbered. We are 1,000 pounds. We're so over encumbered. So it's going to be a minute before we get there. We have to talk about this, right? I want to try to create a better world. You know, a world where people can go online and not deal with all the BS. And if someone sees people withstanding it, they'll inspire people to fight back. Not fight, but more along the lines of... what's the best way to word this? It will teach people to not cave to bullying anymore. And there are entire cultures on the internet that have to do with bullying people. And I think that sucks. That's so sad. Because, think about it, the internet's a place for everybody. Why does
Break the
everybody
law
sit
on
here
my
and talk
watch.
about
Break
it?
the law on my watch, will you?
I'll be confiscating
I'll
stolen
be confiscating
goods.
a stolen goods. Oh,
No, you won't.
pay with your blood. Pay with your blood.
They always say that. It's the- Yeah, he paid with his blood. More stuff for us to sell. If somebody's out there sees somebody not taking it anymore, people will tend to be less afraid. The internet can be a place for everybody. I think that everybody can learn to get along. And then people, groups like
The
those
law on
can
my
be
watch.
able to
The
succeed.
law on my watch. Then pay with your blood. Then pay with your blood. I fought mud crabs more fearsome than you. You dare oppose my legion of the Imperial Legion?
There are so many people. There's the bell. There's the wonder if
You're pathetic! You're pathetic! Take that! Take that!
Okay, so the more they hit the shins, the more they
This is the part where you fall down and bleed to death. Someone's been murdered. Why? Take me down.
let's do a couple of these. Once we run out.
What's the matter? What's the matter? Getting tired?
I was about to ask the same thing.
Let's get this over. Do your worst. Do your worst. That the best you can do? That the best you can do?
Souls like, huh? This is Souls like, huh? I like how you're running away.
You dare oppose the You dare oppose the
You can be pussies. Alright. Guess we're going this way. Oh, the market district. Here we go. We're finally here. Remember, if you kill them outside the store, it will not count when you go inside the store. So if you kill them outside the store, as long as it's not in the store, you can still sell all the stuff. Souls like, oh, that is the next frontier. Souls Elden Ring series. That's what I want to do next after this. I'm not a big fan of fantasy games, but Winter and I have been watching Moist Critical play Dark Souls 1 and 2. She loves it.
Stop!
And I love it.
You stop! You violate. Then pay with your blood. Then pay with your blood. Remember the Emperor! Remember the Emperor! Remember the Emperor! Remember the Emperor! Die! Take that! Just warming up. You just warming up. You pathetic worm! I'm supposed to be impressed. Man down! Man down! Man down! Just warming up. You just warming up. You pathetic worm!
But apparently this just inspired by Souls
Damn you!
games. And I don't think it's Souls like all. I guess they did inspired by Souls like.
Remember the Emperor! Remember the Emperor! Remember the Emperor! Remember the Emperor! Damn you! Die! Damn you! Die! Damn you! Die! Damn you! Have your head! Have your head!
Let's see.
Filthy
This is it over here. Oh, wow, that's cool. location. Oh, we have a
I'm
level up.
just warming up. I'm just warming up. You pathetic worm.
We have to kill all the guards in the area.
Die, Am I supposed to be impressed? Am I supposed to be impressed?
A little bit, actually. Maybe get your fucking sword, man. Alright, I'm not seeing any more red dots. There's one way over there somewhere. That might be location, actually. Alright. Yeah, I would love to play some Elder Scrolls games. Or not Elder Scrolls. Well, we're playing Elder Scrolls, who am I kidding? I would love to play some Dark Souls games. Elder Scrolls, Dark Souls. It kind of rhymes, doesn't it? But I would love to play some Dark Souls at some point. I have Dark Souls Remastered. And I can get Dark Souls 2 and 3 for fairly cheap, especially with the all DLC edition. I mean, it's really just about tactics in those games. You know what I mean? So like, you just gotta figure out how to beat the enemies with doable tactics. Unfortunately, we're gonna have to wait till sunrise. 6 hours should be enough. Now we've murdered everyone in town. Sweet. There's nobody else. Cool. The copious coin purse. This guy has become our greatest asset. Now, before we do this, let's just see. What in the world? Are we tall or what? What happened? How are we so tall all of a sudden? Huh. I don't know why we're so tall all of a sudden. Anyway, we are 2,895 pounds over encumbered. That means we're 25 pounds overweight.
What kind of deal can I make for you today?
It depends on how much I can get out of you.
Have a look around. You'll find better prices in all Tamriel.
Alright, we're gonna sell 10 fine steel bows.
You got a great deal there. You drive a hard bar. You've made a good bit of go.
There should be about 10,000
That seems a fair price. That's more than I'd usually pay. You drive a hard bar. You've made a good bit of gold. That's a fair deal. You got a great deal there. You drive a hard. That's more than I'd. You've made a good bit of gold. You got a great deal. That seems a good price. For a good customer. That seems a fair price.
Feeling kind of weird.
That's more. You've made a good bit of gold.
I'm gonna I'm gonna end the stream for a bit. Okay, I'm not feeling good.